Hello and welcome back to the Eagle-Gryphon Games vlog, and this week we'll have an interview with a co-designer of Mercado de Lisboa. Next, we'll give you a sneak peek at just how far Faux Diamonds has come, followed by a new release designed by Bruno Feduti. Then in the Eggs from the Vault segment, we'll give you a quick overview of a Mike Fitzgerald rummy-style game, Wyatt Earp, and we'll finish it off with a game giveaway. But first, let's update you on a Kickstarter that's going to be fulfilling soon, one that's just finished its campaign, as well as a new date for a highly anticipated upcoming Kickstarter. First, let's update you on the Kickstarter for Mercado de Lisboa. The shipping containers have started to arrive at the various ports around the world. Fulfillment is set to begin in April, and we'll have a more detailed update posted on the Kickstarter page soon. The Kickstarter campaign for Mike Fitzgerald's Faux Diamonds and Baseball Highlights the Dice game has funded. We're so excited to bring these excellent new games to you. Everyone at Eagle-Gryphon Games would like to thank all of the backers for their support and enthusiasm for these new games. In recent weeks, we gave you a sneak peek for the On Mars Alien Invasion expansion for an upcoming Kickstarter. Now that Kickstarter has now been postponed to July, but keep your eyes on this weekly vlog to get all the latest updates. Today, we'll be interviewing designer Julián Pombo. Julián has been a regular playtester in Vital Lacerda's Discord channel, and he lives in Uruguay. He co-designed Mercado de Lisboa with Vital Lacerda. He's also designed the solo modes for Lisboa and CO2 Second Chance. He was a playtester and developer for Lisboa, CO2 Second Chance, Escape Plan, On Mars, and the upcoming On Mars Alien Invasion. He is currently working on a new game design, Pampero, which is about building wind farms. Let's welcome in Julián Pombo.
Well, back in 2015, Vital Lacerda was looking for playtesters on BGG for Lisboa. I joined that playtesting. We started discussing ideas, working 2-3 days a week in the game together, and I found out that that was something that I love to do. It was very nurturing for my brain, challenging, and that is when I decided to start designing board games, that I can try to make my board game. But at that point I didn't really know how hard that was. Well, my favorite games to play are everything Euro. I love big heavy games like Lisboa, On Mars. I love a lot of felt designs, and those are the games that I most enjoy. I occasionally play some more light games. I like to play Marco Polo with my kids. They enjoy it very much. And mainly those, Terra Mystica, those are my favorite games to play. I work with Vital on the Lisboa solo version. I developed all the game, but I co-designed the solo version of Lisboa. So we were talking one day about making a filler game, a more light game that people can play to approach Lisboa in a more friendly manner. I had this idea, he had some ideas, and that is how Mercado de Lisboa came to be. Working with Vital is very fun. We really understand each other. We complement. We have both some heat temper. We have some strong arguments, but we are free to tell to each other what we think about games. Sometimes that is not easy. Sometimes you don't want to be hurtful, but we enjoy that experience. We discuss very much. Discussions are very fun. We interchange a lot of ideas. It's really fun to work with Vital as a co-designer. These are my top 3 right now excitement for games. Number 1, Mercado de Lisboa reaching the backers and hearing what they say when they start playing the actual game, when they have the actual game on their hands. Number 2 is the Alien Invasion. I get to play the Alien through the development of the Alien Invasion expansion for Mars. I get to play all the chapters, but I was mainly the Alien in all the playtesting. That was amazingly fun. Number 3, Pampero, my own design game about wind farming in Uruguay, will hit Kickstarter this year. Ian O'Toole is drawing the art of the game right now. We are having a tremendous amount of discussions and sharing ideas, and this is very fun. And I am, number 4, this is a bonus, I am designing right now a game about an artificial intelligence that must run the most efficiently possibly a robotic factory. So those are my real excitement about games at this point.
In this sneak peek, we thought it would be fun to share one of the early prototypes of faux diamonds just to show you where the game originated from. As you can see, the game has come a long way since this simple prototype. Despite its simplistic presentation, we enjoyed playing the prototype so much we knew we had to make this game a reality. Stolen Paintings is a party game from designer Bruno Feduti that will test your concentration, memory, and nerve. You'll be taking turns playing as a thief, attempting to steal and auction off paintings from a museum display. The other players are detectives who attempt to spot the paintings stolen before they are auctioned. The thief earns points for each painting they sneak by the detectives, and the detectives earn points for paintings they correctly identify as stolen. Whoever earns the most points as both a thief and as a detective wins. The game features 200 works of art from famous artists and displays them on oversized cards. These cards are very versatile and allow for use in schools, trivia games, chronology games, and adaptations to some modern classics as well. The cards also contain a subtly obscure 4-digit identifying number. This number is then cross-referenced in an included catalog with the titles and dates of the works and artist information as well. Stolen Paintings is great for casual gamers, artists and lovers of art, and game shop, bookstore, gallery, and museum patrons. It's for 2 to 8 players, for ages 8 and up, and takes 20 to 45 minutes to play, and is available now. Click the link below to be brought directly to the product page. Wyatt Earp is a rummy-style card game where you're brave sheriffs riding on the heels of legendary outlaws, trying to capture Jesse James or hunt down Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The game is played over multiple rounds, and each of the outlaws will start with a certain amount of money as the reward for capturing them. Turns are very simple. On your turn, you're going to either draw 2 cards from the draw deck or 1 from the top of the discard pile. Then optionally, you can play 1 or more cards. When playing cards for an outlaw that has not been played this round, you must play it in a set of 3 or more cards, like Butch Cassidy. Each of these are gathering you capture points, trying to be the one to capture this outlaw. And the more cards that are played for each outlaw, the higher the reward value gets. And after possibly playing cards, you then discard a card and it's the next player's turn. But once a set of cards is played of a specific outlaw, any player can play those down, even a single card, which makes it easier for them to gain capture points. And players can also play a single sheriff card per round, which give you special abilities, like the fastest gun, where you'll try a successful shot, which is simply flipping over the top card of the deck and looking to see if it has a shot on an outlaw or not. If so, you get to add it to one of the outlaws you have in front of you and add a certain amount of money for that reward, but it's also giving you capture points towards that outlaw. Or maybe the most wanted card, which allows you to take an outlaw from an opponent's hand or from an opponent's table with a successful shot. But you have to watch out, because if a player has a successful shot, they might be able to play a hideout card, making all of your specific outlaw cards not worth anything. But have no fear, because the Wyatt Earp card can either allow you to draw cards from the deck or any card from the discard pile, or with a successful shot can actually remove that hideout. Or when a new outlaw is played as a set, you might be able to immediately play a photo card, taking a photo of that outlaw, gaining money towards that reward and capture points. Now at the end of the round, which can happen in multiple ways, You look at each outlaw, and if through all players there's a total of 8 capture points, that outlaw is caught and the reward money will be given out. And if the player with the most capture points has at least 5 more than the second place, they'll get all of the money for that reward. Otherwise, they'll start splitting it from the people that have capture points. All outlaws will be scored this way, and each of them will get $1,000, whether or not they were caught, to start their next round. And you'll play multiple rounds until a player has $25,000 or more, and whoever has the most money is the winner. Wyatt Earp is for 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up, and takes 30 to 45 minutes to play. Wyatt Earp is available now, and it will be on the Pledge Manager for Mike Fitzgerald's Faux Diamonds and Baseball Highlights, the dice game, as an add-on along with the Mystery Rummy series, as well as many Baseball Highlights 2045 expansions and the introductory spring training version. Recently, we've talked about Baseball Highlights 2045 Spring Training, which is an introductory version of the popular card game, and it's also available as an add-on to the Mike Fitzgerald Kickstarter that has Faux Diamonds and Baseball Highlights, the dice game, in it. But today, you can win your very own copy. One copy will be given away, and to enter, you simply subscribe and leave a comment below in this video telling us what your favorite Mike Fitzgerald game is. Now, you have from 1 week from when this video was launched to enter, and I hope that you enjoyed this week's Eagle-Gryphon Games vlog. You can click the link of the playlist below to see all past week's vlogs, and we'll see you next week.